And before we get started, we have a thank you to do. I received this lovely lunchbox from Miss Rhodey Pie Esquire, but it wasn't just a lunchbox with a picture of my enemy on it. It was also filled with many gifts. Among those gifts was something perfect, something premium. It's paprika from Hungary, and tonight's show, it's going to be the star of the dish.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking, Selina.
Thinking about what?
I need to convince the viewers that I've actually grown the saffron, 1 year later, harvested it, and then cooked something nice with it.
It's been like 6 months. It's dead. You killed it. You fucked up.
What if I just dispose of the evidence?
And then what?
And then we don't show the harvesting. I'll just cut these at the bases here.
Everyone's gonna know.
No. Look. Let's remove this.
Everyone's gonna know.
And
Not gonna work.
And then I'll regrow the bulbs next year, and I'll tell everyone that I forgot the footage. It'll be great. Let me just cut these ones out over here.
Not gonna work.
I'll show you what's gonna work. I'll fool them. I'll fool them all.
You are so dumb.
Hold on. So now...
It's a dead plant.
Yep. Yeah, there's like 10 dead plants. What would you do? What would you do?
I confess that I fucked up.
No, I'm freaking out here. I mean...
Batman can't grow a saffron.
What if someone hears you? Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna leave this in your litter box, and you can bury the evidence for me.
Go to hell.
Let's do it. We'll send it to hell. Greetings and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Batman. Today we are going to make a Hungarian a Hungarian potato pancake. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove our van braces unsanitarily and put them right over there, right over top of the cutting board. Don't worry about it because we have a lot of ingredients on the counter. We're going to roll up our sleeves and we're going to be handling the food with our hands. Therefore, we're going to have to wash them.
Yeah, you better.
We're going to wash them. We're going to use some soap while water is pre-warm. We're going to wash our hands. Get between those fingers. One hand will wash the other.
Blah, blah, blah. Same old crap.
It's not crap, it's fundamentals. Now, the first thing that we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna explain the dish to you. We're basically gonna make goulash, put it on a potato pancake, fold it like a taco. Now let's do it. First things first, we have some oil. We're going to put our oil into the pan. We're gonna put a little bit extra in there because, yeah, that's enough oil right there. That's the amount of oil that you want. And if you have a fresh garlic clove, I don't, mine went bad, so I'm gonna improvise and I'm gonna use garlic powder.
Wow.
I don't suggest doing that, but in a pinch, garlic powder does replace your moldy old garlic clove. We're gonna garlic up that oil.
Could you not have just, done your research and get it one earlier?
I had one, it went bad. I thought that I could use the one from, never mind, Selina, never mind. Okay, the next thing we're gonna be doing is we're gonna take our beef here. It says it's mechanically tenderized, see that? Which means that I don't need to tenderize it. All I have to do is cut it. This beef is going to be cut into small cubes to form the base of our goulash here. So I'm just gonna take this, throw it on the board, throw it on the board, throw it on the board. I'm going to trust that when they say it's mechanically tenderized, it is mechanically tenderized. And the recipe calls for 600 grams of beef, in case you're wondering. And I've got about, I guess, 550. But I scaled back a couple of other things too.
Yep, already off to a great start.
It's a wonderful start. Just gonna cube this up here. And as you're cubing it, into the steel bowl. That's it. Steel bowl, steel bowl. The smaller that you cube these, the quicker they're going to cook. And they're also going to get a bit more of a flour coating on them. So I do like having mine cubed a little bit smaller. You can do really big cubes, but expect your cook time to take a little longer because you were lazy during your prep time.
I like dipping my paws in flour. Gets all over the house. Operates. Great. Yeah.
I hate you right now. I thought that was kitty litter.
One time it was.
Wait, you never touched the flour after using the litter box, did you?
That's for me to know.
You know what? I'm gonna just assume that it's always after using the litter box with you.
Normally it is.
So this is not too hard. You know what? I think it would actually help if we turned on the stove. There
Wow.
we go. Medium-high heat, everyone.
Wow.
Medium-high heat.
Special.
I found it works best when you turn it on, so that's why I turned it on. Don't worry, we're not going to lose any valuable time because of it. We have lots of time to spare. There we go. Cutting all these up. And a cube, and a cube, and it goes. And it goes, and a cube, and a cube. There we go. Now I am going to give you some disclaimers. The recipe did call for red bell peppers, and I don't like red bell peppers.
Wow.
The recipe also called for onion, and I don't like onion.
Wow.
Both of those ingredients are going to be replaced with powders.
Way to ruin the dish.
We're not ruining anything.
Take out key ingredients.
No. Egg is the key ingredient.
Right.
We'll get there.
Right.
We will get there. So we're almost done with the cubing here. There we go. 2 more. And one more. By the way, I don't care what your knife technique is or how different it is from mine. As long as you're not cutting your fingers off, we're all happy. That's it. So we don't need the cutting board anymore.
I think we'd all like to see your fingers get cut off.
You think I could cut through bone with that thing? Yeah, right. This is a pre-measured a quarter cup of flour. In it goes. And we're going to be mixing this into our beef. But before we do that, we're going to be replacing. Now the recipe does call for this once. We're going to use it twice. This is the Hungarian sweet paprika. It comes with a little shovel. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 shovel of sweet paprika. Ooh, doesn't just smell sweet, it smells a smoky flavor. Here, I'll show you guys this under here. Take a look at that. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to take our onion replacement. By the way, that was our red pepper replacement I just put in that. Here's our onion replacement. It's just regular old onion powder. And I'm willing to go a little bit overboard with it because the recipe does call for a lot of onion. This is more onion powder than you will ever see me use.
What a fail.
Okay? That's like an entire chili pot worth of onion for me. Okay, that's a lot. And we're gonna take our clean hands, just gonna mix all this around. I've got onion on my fingers. Me!
You have
Oh,
problems.
you guys wanna see this? Yeah. There we go, make sure it's all nice and well covered. Watch as I mix this all around. Mix it all around. And while I'm over here, I'm actually gonna grab my spoon. I'm just gonna stir in my garlic to my oil because that is going to be necessary eventually. So that's our medium-high oil. There we go. Using the back of the spoon, it actually does make more sense. Much more sense than you think. There we go. And mix. And there we go. So this is all mixed up. We're just gonna leave this right here. We're not gonna touch it for now, but it eventually is going to be cooked in our garlic oil. The next step is actually gonna be to peel our potatoes. I'm using 3 medium large. Actually, I guess it's 2 large and a medium large potatoes. We're gonna be pureeing these. And you know what? I have a little extra potato here, so I really don't mind if I'm careless with my peeling. So don't say, oh, Batman, you're wasting all that potato. You know what? It's faster. It is a lot faster to just cut off about a bunch of the white shit.
Oh, Batman, you're wasting all that potato.
No, I got extra.
Wasting it all.
Would you like to eat the skins?
No.
Normally, I cook the skins, but this particular recipe, we're making a pancake out of the potatoes, and the skins don't fit into our mold.
You touched it. I don't want those skins.
You know, it's hard to believe that you're a cat sometimes.
Why?
Because cats are supposed to be independent. What the hell are you doing in my kitchen?
Touché.
Wow. I commend you for taking your loss with such grace. The grace of a cat.
Well, mostly I'm just waiting for you to fuck up so I can go and fix it.
Oh. And when's the last time you fixed one of my mistakes?
Every show you've ever done with me in it. I pointed out your flaws.
That's not really fixing anything. And those behind the scenes things that don't make the camera, they don't count either.
Right.
By the way, I'm still not forgiving you for what you shared earlier.
Oh, about the paw print?
No, not the plants! The plants!
Oh. Well, it's not my fault, it's yours. Can't grow a plant.
You know what? I have a surprise. There's a surprise coming up for you, Selina.
Bullshit.
No, really, you're gonna be so surprised.
Nope. Bullshit.
What if I told you that I've already been doing some cooking and you weren't here?
You have not.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just see about that.
Lies.
Yeah, it's all lies, everyone. It's all lies. You will not see any more cooking without Selina around.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a lot of potato peeling. We're almost done though. And as you can see, I've created some unique shapes here because of my hack job. So these potato skins are garbage, and we've got our beef. And before we do anything else, we're going to go over here, stir this around. Oh yes, it's getting nice and brown. It smells like the garlic is really cooking up. That's good. So we're gonna add our beef. Don't get splashed. There we go. Now, I'm going to basically brown this beef, and then we'll be back. This will take at least a good 5 minutes. There should be plenty of oil in there to make this work. Yeah, that's plenty, and it's garlicky too. Garlicky beef, everyone. You don't see me doing that often.
Yep, even though it's supposed to be oniony and peppery.
It is. It is actually covered in onion powder and paprika, which is giving it that oniony, peppery taste that we're all looking for. So even though I'm about to walk off scene and tell you I'll see you in about 10 minutes, I'll be regularly stirring this. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes, everyone.
Go do something better.
Welcome back. As you can see, I've been prepping for the next phase of this meal, and my beef is nicely browned. I've been stirring it, so everything's good to go here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off my heat, give this a final stir to get anything that might be stuck on the bottom. Actually, it's pretty good.
It's just brown and water.
It's not just brown and water. And we're gonna start adding all our ingredients in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our beef, pour it in here. Now when I say we're just gonna pour our beef in here, there's actually a little more to it than that. I would like to get all of that flavored oil off the bottom with all the garlic. So grab that. fret not, we're not going to lose any flavors that get left behind because we're going to be reusing the same pan for another cooking endeavor that we're going to be doing momentarily. That, we're going to mix this around right here. That's our beef. And we're going to turn on the stove. Once again, medium-high heat. And I want to start getting some ingredients in there fairly quickly. I have everything over here. We're going to put some allspice in there. And to me, allspice is just that. It's kind of a mixture of all spices, right? So I grabbed my own personal selection of them. You can use allspice if you want, but I'm using thyme, oregano, sage, and a bay leaf.
He means you couldn't find the right stuff.
And so, as a professional chef, I'm able to improvise. So in goes the bay leaf first. Be careful not to crush it. And then we're going to put in some thyme. Don't put too much of that. Oregano, you can put a little more of that if you want. And sage, we can put quite a bit of that. There we go. Putting those 3 ingredients in there, plus the bay leaf is good. And I have a tomato paste here. We're gonna use about half a can. That's about 3/4 of a can. Once I'm done with it. Yeah, there we go. Lots of tomato paste. There we go. So we're done with the tomato paste. We're going to be adding in some salt and pepper. Pepper. Salt. These are chili peppers. I do like them. So I'm going to add some in there. I don't want to make it too hot though, in case Selina wants to have some too, right? Right. And we're going to add in a cup of beef broth, beef stock. A beef cube in water for all I care. But you've got to get your beef flavor in there somewhere, right? Other than the beef that you've already put in. There we go. And half a cup of white wine. Now, if you don't have white wine, like I don't, and somebody's already drank half a bottle of this rosé, you could just use this rose wine. Yeah, 2017, so you know it's fresh.
I indulge.
There we go. I can actually fill up the rest of this over the stove because I don't want to spill the wine. Or if I do, it'll be okay. Bam! There goes in the wine. We're going to take the beef stock. That's full enough. Careful.
Woo!
Careful. There we go. And we're going to give this a quick stir.
That's an interesting smell. Wow.
A good smell.
I don't know about the wine. I mean, I love wine, but woo.
Don't worry. Did you know that alcohol actually has a lower boiling point than water? Almost 40 degrees centigrade lower.
You know,
so therefore, the alcohol is going to burn off and the moisture remains and the flavor remains.
Wow.
Yeah. Science. Okay, so that's medium-high heat. That's eventually going to start to boil. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull out our food mixer processor thing. And we've got our potatoes here. And our potatoes actually should be a little bit smaller than that if we're going to be doing this. So I'm just going to grab a knife real quick. And I'm going to cut them up. And look, the egg didn't fall off the counter. That's amazing.
You're lucky.
Yeah, luck has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with it. We're just gonna throw these 3 potatoes in here. Remember, the food processor is gonna do most of it. As long as you make them small enough that they sink to the bottom, everything's good to go. Good enough on that one. Okay. Raw potato, by the way. I did not cook this off scene. Do not cook the potato yet. We're gonna cook it. So, there's some chunkies there. And we're gonna put our lid on top of this. And let's see if I can clear you out some line of sight here. Move all this stuff over here. And we're gonna grab the processor itself. put it right there. You guys will be able to see. And let's see. Unplug something and plug something else in. There we go. Move the beef broth in case it's in the way. Put this over here. Yeah. Do it.
Is it done?
You can come back up now. So as you can see, it is mostly liquefied. It's basically instant mashed potatoes, but it's lacking something, isn't it? It is lacking liquid. But first thing, before we do that, we're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of flour. And we're supposed to put onion in here. So I've got some onion powder.
Here we go.
And we're gonna put the onion powder in there. And then we're gonna take this egg. And we're gonna put the egg in there. That's gonna give us some really good consistency because right now there's a lot of dry and not a whole lot of wet. And then, remember what I said about the little scoop? There's one more scoop of this premium paprika. There we go.
I swear that's the same scoop you used for my litter box.
It is not. So here's a look at it before it gets mixed. Selina, do you want to know how kind I am?
Why?
Hide.
Okay.
It's done. Now, in order to get all the flavors properly out, even though everything else is complete, what we need to do is we're going to take a trip back over to this stove here, and we're going to stir this. This is not done. I'm actually going to turn it up just a little bit more, because I want this to boil. This must be boiling for at least 10 minutes. But I'd like to have it at least half an hour on the stove as well, so we're right on target. And basically, the next phase is going to be, when this is done, we're going to be making our potato pancake, and then I'll show you what to do from there. I'll see you guys in about, say, 10 to 15 minutes.
Yippee.
Welcome back. So while you were away, I did something that I did on purpose, and I don't regret it. I don't like to waste, so I added in the rest of that can of tomato paste.
You pig.
I sure did. Whole can of tomato paste is in there now. So if you're wondering why mine looks a little different than yours, that's why. I don't feel bad for it, because I don't like wasting food. Unless it's something gross, and I like tomato paste. So, the next step that we're going to do is we can go ahead and reduce this down to a simmer on low. And it's going to stay that way until we're ready to serve it. And I'm just going to remove this bay leaf. There we go. In the sink it goes, because I don't know what else to do with it, right? And we're going to turn on our stove here with the frying pan. We're going to turn it on to medium-high heat again. We're going to take some oil. Keep in mind this is the same frying pan that I was using earlier that had the garlic and the meat in it, so don't waste that flavor. That's more oil. There we go. We don't need a huge amount of oil, but it does need to just kind of spread around. And I'm going to use this wooden paddle to spread it around a little bit here. And here is the potato paste that we mixed up. This is going to be forming our pancake. There's probably enough here for about 2 pancakes. I'm only going to show you one. You know what? We're gonna wait for it to get a little hotter. I just don't trust the sizzle spectrum right now. I'm making one. Here's the plate. This is my cat, Selina.
Yeah, don't touch me.
You're my cat. That might just be the first time I've ever really pet you on here.
I'm not your cat. I'm no one's cat. I'm just living here.
Okay. You know what? This is hot enough, everyone. Hey, look, it's hot enough. Let's add our potato paste onto this. Yeah, that's probably plenty. Just gonna smooth this out into a pancake-like shape. Selina, what shape is the pancake again?
Round.
Wow! We should get you on a Sesame Street. You would make the perfect little Muppet for Sesame Street.
Yeah, maybe I can be pals with that autistic one.
You mean Snuffleupagus? Or the pink girl?
The pink girl.
Oh.
Julia? Something? I don't know.
What are you watching when I'm away?
Porn? And Sesame Street? Good mix.
I don't see it. Somehow, I just don't see it.
Well, I am watching Sesame Street. Well, hi.
I thought you stopped that.
That's what I told you. You see some good shit watching some Muppets.
Okay.
They're like in your face, talking.
So, I am going to prepare this pancake, and it is going to be done so that it is actually appealing on the plate. That is not something I normally do, but this time we're going to do it. And in order to do that, I'm actually going to be using a spaghetti scoop in order to get the goulash in. That way we're not going to have too much paste. I love sauce. I'm a sauce guy. But because I want everything to look perfect on this plate, I'm going to put the pancake down. We're going to scoop everything up with this so that there's very minimal sauce. It's going to look nice and hearty. We're going to see what I top it off with because I still have a surprise that's going to shock you and maybe Selina too.
Yeah, right.
You know what? Well, this is sizzling. Maybe, just maybe it's time to bring it out.
All right, what is it?
All right, let's go get our next ingredient.
Yep.
Our next
Big
ingredient.
Yep.
Well, first, before I really tell you what it is, let's flash back to 2 days ago. All right?
What?
But it's me from 2 days ago. I was just getting started on my creme fraiche, and just gonna open up our buttermilk here, our cultured buttermilk, and we've got some whipping cream here, not expired, and we're just gonna fill up this jar with as much cream as we have left. I might have indulged a little. Okay, it's not totally full. We only have half the jar. It's a pretty big jar. We can make up with that. We're only supposed to put about this much buttermilk, probably, but let's add about twice as much so that we get a little more going. It does need to breathe, so we're going to put the paper towel right there, and then we're going to take a hair elastic, and we're going to see if we can stretch it over this, keeping the dust out, just like that, and we'll put this in a cupboard. And then 1 day ago, we'll be back. Well,
What? How?
that's not all! 24 hours ago, this happened!
Oh, what the fuck?
So it's yesterday, it's been 24 hours, and now it's time to remove my paper towel and hair elastic, and we're gonna seal this up. There we go. It's all sealed off. It's gonna go in the fridge, and then we'll pull it out today, as in 24 hours from now, because it's yesterday. In the fridge you go. And now for the finished product.
Oh, God.
We have homemade sour cream. You'll get to see it shortly. Let's get over here and flip that pancake, shall we? First, we're gonna check it. Yeah. This is sounding good. All right, I have one take at this, and I'm not gonna blow it. 1, 2, go! Yes!
Whoop-de-doo.
And there was a lot of pressure in that flip. It's not that it was difficult, it's that it was pressure.
You know, if you were like a professional chef, there'd be no pressure. You'd just be able to do it and not fail.
Now we're gonna turn off our heat on this goulash here. Because there was no pressure on that. I'm telling you guys, I turned off the heat and I did not feel any pressure. Yeah.
You just felt the heat.
I was actually making a pun that I didn't feel the heat.
But you did.
Because I turned it off.
You could still feel it.
Let's get back over to that pancake, shall we? Well, this time we're gonna bring our plate. So, I don't have enough patience to wait for this to fully cook, and you know what? Whoever ends up eating this, me, is not even going to realize that one of the sides is not fully cooked.
Pancake.
So, we're gonna turn off the heat. Come on, get unstuck. Unstuck, there we go.
Oh my God, let it cook.
You know what, let's take a look at the other side. You're all curious? Yeah, that looks so good. That's okay. We've got ways of covering that up. See, that's
oh my God.
Oh, here, look. There's that brown crisp just peeled off.
You are no chef. You can't even cook. You cannot wait.
And now, we're going to take our spaghetti scooper.
No one's going to want to watch this. No one's going to want to make it. Not after that.
Actually, after I tell everyone how delicious it smells, they will.
Smells. Yeah.
You can tell a lot about how something tastes by the way it smells. So there we go, minimal sauce. That is almost done, but it's not done. We're gonna bring it over here. We're going to carefully, actually let's use this spatula for this. We're gonna fold it like a taco. Fold like a taco. Oh yes! Look at that! Like an omeletted taco. And then we're going to reach into our homemade sour cream and we're going to put a scoop right there. Right there. Okay. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. We are going to sprinkle this. Now some people may tell you green onions is the best way to go, but I personally think that parsley is the best to cook. A little bit of parsley. And now, here it is. The taco.
Wow.
Yes.
Fail.
The taco.
Fail. Fail.
Inside of that. Oh. Yeah, they can eat it with a fork, they can eat it with a spoon. I can eat it with my hands, but I have to wait till it cools down first. So everyone, if you enjoyed this, try it out at home. It did turn out delicious, even though I haven't tried it yet, because I know, actually, you know what? I'll show you how delicious. The beef, the sauce, the sour cream, and the right amount of crisp in that potato. Bon appetit! It's served for whenever you want to eat it. I'll put that back in the fridge.
Why? Why? I am not hungry for that hungry potato pancake. Make at your own risk. Well, see you next time. Be sure to subscribe. Yeah. Bye! Oh God, it stinks.